Hey y'all, it's Amanda with Tap Mom and the Babe Brigade. As promised, I am at the new place. This is an update video. I'm so tired. We were moving until 3 in the morning, as y'all saw in the previous video, the little freedom ride with the dogs and everything. We did some work today, putting my bed up and getting the new sheets on, and then a little bit of cleanup of the floors and with the vacuum cleaner because it's so all dusty. We have found a solution to get the floors up and get the clean, but the solution turns out to be a $70 floor steamer, and that's a hit to the budget. I'm not like, I don't know, I'm really happy that we moved, but all of you have probably been through this. Moving is so taxing on your brain and your body, and I think I'm really starting to feel that because I've been go these last 3 weeks. I've been go, and my whole body is kind of going, what did you do to us? But I did have a most luxurious nap this afternoon, and that was amazing. And the temperature has been up with the heat index of 100 degrees today, and you couldn't tell that in this house. We had all the air conditioners set to 70 or 72, and we don't even have all of them in the windows. There's one air conditioner we don't even have in the window yet, and we had the ones that are in the window set to 72, and the temperature outside was heat index of 100 or better, and you couldn't tell it in here. It was very, very comfortable, and that right there is worth its weight in gold here in Louisiana, trust me. And the dogs are so happy. They can't make their mind up where they want to be in the house because there's so much room. They couldn't make their mind up who they wanted to sleep with last night, or whose bed they wanted to visit with, because my bedroom doesn't have a door yet. So because my bedroom doesn't have a door, they could just come and go as they pleased. Normally they're in my room with the door shut, and and they're just stuck with me. But not the case last night, because there's no door on my bedroom right now. That is on the laundry list of things that are to be fixed. If you're hearing me hoarse, I've been coughing some, and my COPD is really jacked right now because of this dust, and because when we got in here yesterday, I was in the living room in a recliner, and the floor was like about this much dust on it, and we'll put a air conditioner in the window of the living room where I was sitting with that much dust on the floor, and it kicked up all that dust right into my face and lungs. So I've been breathing treatment quite a bit. I need to do another one. I think I'm about to do a double one, because I feel like there's an F-150 on my chest at the moment, but I will be okay. My breathing treatment is right over there. Do y'all like my nice light colored wood paneling? I like that. I know a lot of people be like, wood paneling, not wood paneling, but actually it kind of goes with what I want to do for this room. The wood paneling does, because it's just that wall. It's just that wall. But I'm going to get that. I found these really cool beachy lights on Amazon. They're like Christmas lights, only they have like seashells and starfish and things like that. And I figured I could string them up And then they had some other beachy-like things that I could decorate that part of the wall with. And it kind of gives you like a beach cabin look, you know. So I'm a silver lining kind of person. I look at the silver lining of things, and I really don't want to paint that wall because he really worked hard putting that paneling up and insulating that wall because it was really bad. That wall was really bad, and he worked hard to replace all that and to put that paneling in. And I like that light colored paneling. And a lot of people wouldn't like that, but I like that light colored paneling. I can dress that paneling up and make it look like the beach. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put some beachy. I got a painting I did some years back of a beach scene that's real pretty, and I'm gonna put that up there and put those lights up there, and I'm gonna make it look nice. And so it'll be real pretty. And of course the other room is brown. The other part of the room where I have behind over here, I have my bed, and then my little nightstand, and then I have my little dresser with my record player. Yeah, I have a record player. The kids bought me one for Christmas a few years ago. And then I have a little fan next to it. And all of this over here is stuff. I'm gonna show it to you briefly because this is the sheer amount of stuff that I didn't know I had packed into that little trailer. And well, I'm gonna pan over here. This is stuff that we have to go through, and this is stuff. Yeah, boxes and stuff. But that's the worst of it, really, is this stuff in here. But we just have to find places for everything. My yarn stash is on the other side of that wall, and and I gotta figure out how I'm gonna display that. I gotta find a way to get some of those little cubicles or something to so I can, you know, put it all nice and pretty so that y'all can see it when I film. Like, you know, I wanted to do that. You know, I know everybody does that, but it looks so nice. And I mean, what's the purpose of having all that if you can't, you know, share the beauty of yarn? You know, I really don't see it as showing off my yarn. I feel like I'm sharing the beauty of yarn with you. You know, everybody likes the look of yarn and all the beautiful colors, and I love all the beautiful colors, and I like to show the beautiful colors. So I think that's I think that's when you put your yarn on display like that, I think you're just sharing the beauty of it. I don't necessarily consider that showing off. And it's not like I have the amount that some people have. I really don't have. I'm sorry. This is a big old chair. I like this big old chair, but this came with we managed to get a couch, a love seat, and this big old chair for $250. That was the best deal we found. That was the best deal we found because it cost us. I thought it would cost us around $100 to rent a truck, but I didn't think that we'd make as many trips as we had to make. So the U-Haul truck cost us like $200, and we only had it for a day. So that really cut into the budget. But we found I thought I was buying Johnny a full-size bed. I read the ad wrong. It was a queen-size bed. But Johnny is my prince. I've always referred to him as my prince. Listen, my prince sleeps in a queen-size beauty rest bed that I paid a fraction of what it normally cost. It's a 5-year-old bed, but it looks like it's barely been slept in. It looks brand new, and it's really plush and really nice. And my big boy, he's about 6'2", so it's good that he gets to sleep in that big fluffy bed. And I'm really glad it unfortunately, excuse me, unfortunately, it's extremely heavy, and Will cussed us for everything we were worth because he had to lift that thing. and him and the guy we bought it from put it in the truck. And then when we got it back over here, after we put everything else we could put in that truck for that load, he called some of his friends. And God bless them, they came over and they helped unload the truck and get the beds out of the truck and the air conditioner. I think one air conditioner. That's when they put that air conditioner in the living room, and all that dust blew up in my face and got me kind of feeling rough. But I'm having a delayed reaction to it. I know that's where all this dust got in me. And when we were vacuuming the floor earlier, I did pull out the dust mask, and even though I did a little bit of the floor and then I had planned to do more, but I kept getting out of breath, and then my foot started hurting me, and Johnny just took over, and he said you showed me how to do it. I'm just going to do it. And so we did just enough to where, you know, we can kind of go barefooted in the heavy foot traffic areas, because we were having to wear our shoes because there was so much dirt and dust. And so now we can go a little bit better barefooted a little bit. The dogs have been in their yard. They like it. They go back there, they do their business, and then they're ready to come right back in. So I thought it would be more of a big deal for them, but I haven't been able to get video of them because I've been so tired and so, you know, just, you know, low energy. So I haven't been able to get video of that, but I will. But yeah, they just go back there and they do their thing, and then they come right back in the house. They if they're excited about it, they really haven't said. There's unfortunately our new neighbors have dogs chained up outside, and if you even breathe outside, they bark. And you would think my dogs would bark back at them, but they haven't. They just kind of look and say, "Oh, there's dogs back there. That's nice." But they don't bark at them back. They don't bark back at those dogs. My dogs are weird. Most dogs would be like, you know, in response to other dogs barking at their presence, they would bark back to say something to them other dogs. But my dogs haven't said anything. They haven't barked once since we brought them into this house or into the yard. No barking at all. They've been completely content. Now, they did do their initial walk through, very excited walk through, sniff, sniff, lick, sniff, and then they chilled. And they're like, "Oh, wait, it's hot outside, but it's cool in here." It's hot out there, but it's cool in here. That's awesome. So, I guess we'll find out in another month. Yeah, probably in another month, what the light bill's going to do here. So, not excited. Not excited, but hopeful at the same time. But there's still a lot of work to do, but I'm hoping to get my hands on this Bissell steamer. I put it on my Amazon wish list. And this move cost me a lot more. I had some in savings, and it covered most of everything. But I got to get some stuff. I got to get a new anti-slip mat for inside the shower, and some cleaning supplies, of course. But we got to get groceries for this place. We got to go back out there and get our food. We just kind of, our tank was empty. Our physical energy tank was empty last night. So I got to go back out there tomorrow. I got somebody coming out to buy the dryer that we left out there. I got somebody going to come buy that. So I'm going to go out there, and we got, 3 boxes. And I keep looking off camera because Johnny's sitting on my bed behind the camera. So say hi, Johnny.
Hey.
And so we got 3 boxes. And then there's an empty tote there waiting for the groceries from the fridge to be put in it. And so I got to box that stuff up. And then the lady's going to come, and she has somebody to load the dryer, so there's $50. But I'm probably going to take, when we leave there, we're going to come back and unload and put the cold groceries up, and head to Walmart and get odds and ends for here, and get back to work, hopefully. Probably take some more breathing treatments, because it's going to take a little while for me to get over this dust cloud and inhaling business. I hadn't experienced that before, so I'm hoping that that's not something that I'm gonna have to. I got to call my doctor and go see him soon anyway, to reschedule an appointment that I was supposed to have while I was doing all this moving. I just went on and canceled it, because I'd rescheduled it once, and then we were still so busy doing this, and I just out and out canceled it. And I was like, let me get moved and then I'll go. But my doctor's office is like 5 minutes from here, so everything's 5 minutes from here now. We did our first DoorDash order earlier because none of us wanted to move. But we ate some food, some good food. Johnny got his fried fish. He loves fried fish. And so they had some fried fish. I had some chicken tenders. And because I was craving chicken here. It was very salty chicken tenders, but it's okay. But I ate half of them when I got it, and the other half just a little while ago. So I'm good on food. But I've been drinking a lot of water. But I don't. It's been some years since I've been this tired. But you could only go on 3 or 4 hours a night sleep for many days straight for so long before it finally comes and smacks you in the face and says, nope, no more. And that's exactly what's happened to me. So I only had 1.5 Mountain Dews today. So hopefully when I take medication, go check the dogs.
That's sleeping here on the floor.
But hopefully when I take my medication tonight, I'll get a deep sleep. I had to sleep with my mattress and box springs on the floor last night, because Will didn't feel like putting my bed together, but he put my bed together today, and then Johnny helped me put my sheets and everything on it. So my bed's all made up, and so that's done. So I should, with medication,
my bed chilling.
So dogs accounted for. One right here that just walked in behind him, and the other one on Johnny's bed chilling. So Theodore, our pit bull, is on Johnny's bed chilling. Theodore is all about comfort. If Theodore's comfortable, Theodore's happy. But I have my recliner. There was this really pretty fancy chair. I kept referring to it as the fancy chair because, well, that's what it was. It was a very fancy chair. It wasn't a recliner, but it was like this really pretty chair. It was like black and silver, and it had these twirly things, with real pretty designs. It was the only way I can explain it was boho chic, and I love boho chic. And it was Bubba. Sorry, Axel had a little trouble getting on the bed, but it was gorgeous. It was drop dead gorgeous, and I wanted that chair so bad. And it was on Facebook Marketplace, and the guy didn't hit me up. He hit me up like the first day that I inquired about it, and he said, well, first come, first serve. And I'm like, okay, fine, that's understandable. But then when we had the truck and I had the cash, he never responded. And I was like, I want my chair. Because it would have fit in perfect. Not that there's anything wrong with this. This chair is like a dark gray, and I'm going to steam clean it eventually, because and of course I bought it secondhand, and it's got super glue on the arm over here, where someone was gluing something and they dripped their glue. Oh well. I'm not worried about that. I'm really not. You know, I'm not that superficial. I'm not going to let that bother me. It doesn't distract from the, I mean, it's still pretty, but I am, when I get my little steam cleaner, whenever that is, I'll have to wait and see what the budget is next month. But it's a Bissell steam cleaner. It's really nice. And I have a Bissell HEPA filter vacuum cleaner that I bought when we got those stimulus checks. It's like $160 or $70 vacuum cleaner. I went all out because of the COPD. I wanted to make sure that I got a really good, you know, vacuum cleaner that had all the filters, and you know that when I vacuumed with it, it didn't leave anything in the air. You know that it didn't stir anything up, and so it didn't mess with my breathing to use it, and it doesn't, and it got everything out of the air, and so. Re-vacuumed the living room pretty good, and re-vacuumed the hallway in yonder, between the boys' rooms and and in front where the bathroom is, and then re-vacuumed in here as best we could because my room is packed with stuff, and it's wonderful. It's a lot better. It's a lot better than it was. So and that thing is amazing. So, and it's made by Bissell. So if they could make that kind of vacuum cleaner, that, you know, and I've had Bissells before that lasted a really long time, and I put them through quite a bit of punishment. So, Johnny and his water bottle. But so I'm gonna get that steamer. Because it doesn't just steam floors, which I think which is, if you saw these floors in the living room and everything. That's the only thing that's going to get those floors clean is a steamer, because they're just so deep. They're like tile floors, like older, thinner tiles. But the only thing going to get the grime off of those is a steamer. And so I did some research, and that's really the only thing going to get that off. And I'm not going to live with that on there. We had carpet that was grimy and nasty at the other place, and I'm not gonna live like that again. And so,
not if you can help it.
Not if we can help it. That's right. And so we're gonna do our best to get that. It just depends on where we are after we pay bills for August. So and Will's, you know, got good lines on jobs, and he's gonna stay and pay bills here because it's cheaper. And so hopefully he gets another job and can start paying his rent, and that'll help with buying stuff for the house too. So, but I just really kind of wanted to give y'all a house update, and you know, we got enough to after we buy stuff tomorrow, you know, for odds and end cleaning supplies and the anti-slip thing for the shower. That's Will probably coming in the door. And just odds and ends. We got enough to buy a good bit of groceries to get us to the 3rd. So that's, you know, so we're good there. We're gonna eat good. We're gonna be okay. It just there's just not a lot of extra for anything else. But I had hoped that the savings I had put back would have went a little further, but it didn't. But that's life, right? We're fine. And we're going to be okay. But I just want to let y'all know where things stood here. And I'm hoping that Monday night I'll be able to go live. And I'm hoping that I have more of this stuff done and can give y'all a little bit better tour. Hopefully we can get more cleaning done and give y'all a little bit better idea of where things are here. And just chit-chat and have a good time with y'all like I normally do. I haven't, of course, been able to do any crocheting because we've just been so busy doing this. But I do love y'all. I do so much appreciate y'all's support and the comments. I tell you, that's life to me right now. Because we were in so much despair and so tired, and almost quit it several times yesterday before finishing. And y'all's comments after that little bit of video I posted last night, that did help with how defeated and tired I felt. So even though we did accomplish what we set out to do, I just still felt very tired and mentally tired, you know, because I couldn't do all the helping that I wanted to do. All I could do was drive from place to place, and I made so many trips out there in the van, so that we could take loads in the van of smaller items. So I made so many trips in my van, out yonder and back, out there and back, and here, you know. But what are you gonna do? One more trip out there, and then I'll do some business out there Tuesday, and to change address and cut the water off out there and that sort of thing. So Monday I gotta stay here and get the internet cut on, and the gas and all that stuff, utilities type stuff to be done Monday. Hopefully high-speed internet, because we don't have internet right now. But I love you all, and I'm going to close here. But I love y'all. God loves you. Remember to adopt, don't shop. Your best friend's waiting for you at the shelter. And I will talk to y'all hopefully Monday night in a live stream. Y'all take care and try to have a good weekend. Bye now.